Hello and welcome back to another episode of the Friday Tech Roundup. I'm Louise and as usual I'll be giving you the inside scoop on all the latest and greatest tech news. And don't forget, if you want to read more on anything mentioned, just head over to the comments section and click on the links. So without further ado, let's go. So first up, a while ago we spoke about how Amazon was no longer going to accept Visa credit cards within the UK. This change was supposed to come into effect on Wednesday, but a couple of days before, we saw Visa and Amazon playing a game of corporate chicken. Amazon risked losing $1.4 billion in UK sales, but on Monday they announced a statement to say that they were working with Visa to come to a solution for their customers. Number 2, Oracle has released an article that discusses the need for smarter cities to accommodate for a growing population. From efficiency measures for buildings to help combat the climate crisis, to 5G and the Internet of Things for superior connectivity, members of Oracle for Startups have already started laying the foundations for smart cities that can revolutionise the way we live and work in the future. Number 3, TechCrunch has released an article that shows no-code and low-code are continuing to boom. What was once seen as a way to create more newly exciting technical debt is now seen as a way to empower non-technical individuals. Softer, the world's largest ecosystem for building no-code apps, is a good example of the trend, with the company raising $13.5 million in a Series A it announced this week. Number 4, the UK government is to launch a campaign against end-to-end encryption. The government has hired a top advertising agency to persuade citizens that end-to-end messaging services are dangerous, according to a Rolling Stone report. The campaign will be launched in the next few days, with an immediate target being Facebook's plans to add end-to-end encryption to Messenger. And finally, number 5, Tesla has broken new records as one of its vehicles travels 1,200 kilometers on a single charge. Using the next generation Gemini battery, Tesla was able to achieve nearly double the typical range than a standard Tesla Model S, setting a new benchmark for the automotive industry and battery innovation. So that's all the tech news for today, but of course we've got a few shout-outs. Make sure to check out our latest inaugural Cloud Cost Optimisation blog, where we look at to highlight some of the latest news happening in cloud costs. Also, contact centres have provided much needed support to businesses throughout the pandemic, alleviating some of the pressure when colleagues couldn't work. We've written a blog on how to stand up a contact centre in just 15 minutes. So if you're interested, we'll drop the link in the comments below. So thank you for joining me on this week's episode of the Friday Tech Roundup. I'll see you next week with even more tech news.